Hey, Westview Community Church, this is Pastor Brian. As you may well be aware, we are currently partnered with these guys. Our church facilities here are a relief site for the flooding that's going on here in our area. When you walk through these doors, you're going to see a lot of supplies, a lot of volunteers. As of last night, we started receiving people that have had to move out of their homes because of the flooding. So why don't you come on inside with me? Hey, these flood relief activities are taking up a lot of space here in our church. How long could this go on? 1 to 3 weeks, if not even longer. So you might be asking, how can I help? Well, the one thing we need is we need manpower. We don't need supplies right now. We don't need you to bring anything. We actually just need you to come along and help us out. We are doing 8-hour shifts here every day, 24 hours a day. We need every one of those shifts filled up with around 5 people to help take care of those here who are displaced, take care of the supplies, and to continue to care for our community. So if you wish to help and volunteer to come help us out with all this that's going on, there's 3 ways you can do that. Go to our Facebook page, look at our newsletter, or pay attention to our church emails that are going out that have a link that will help you sign up for any one of these shifts that are occurring over the next days and weeks. So do you want to help? This is how you do it. To volunteer, go out and check our Facebook page or look for a church email that has a link where you can sign up. We are covering this site for 24 hours a day over the next several days, if not weeks. So we're doing these in 8-hour shifts. So while we want everybody to hopefully do a whole 8-hour shift, because there's training that occurs at the start of each shift. So that's why we're trying not to do part shifts. So sign up for a whole 8-hour shift, and that would help us out by going online and doing that. So now this activity in our church does impact our normal church activities. So here are some important pieces of information to make sure, especially as we look at this next week. First, church services this Sunday will still happen at 8:30 and 11. We're going to ask you to come through our east doors or our west doors only. Child care this Sunday will only be available for 0 to 3 years old. Older children, we want you to bring them in the worship during our worship services with you. We will not be able to go down any of the hallways to the classrooms in our church. Those are currently housing people who are displaced, and we need to respect their space and their comfort. So we're only going to be able to move through our doors, our foyer, and into the worship area. There will be no connection hour classes this week, and that's okay because our classes were just starting. So we'll tell you when those are going to kick off again. Many of our normal activities during the week, for example, like small groups and prayer groups, will be canceled, or they're going to be postponed, or we're going to ask you to relocate them due to the fact that we're using a lot of our church space right now. Our priority right now is serving and loving on our community. And so if you have questions, call our church office. We'll be glad to help you in any way we can there. And we want to thank you for being bold and stepping up. We had a great number of people that came and volunteered and helped us set up last night. And I also want to thank you for loving loud, for sacrificing your time and effort to comfort those who have been displaced by the flood waters. We look forward to seeing you and worshiping with you this Sunday.